Hi students. All right, so this is the third time I'm trying to create this video. Third time's a charm, or 3 strikes, you're out. So, today, if we do make it to school, we'll be doing the content practices in class and going over the answers and using that as a review / study. We will be taking a test next week, preferably Tuesday, but depending on what the weather does. So if we're at school Tuesday, we'll probably take it Tuesday. If we're not at school Tuesday, we'll probably take it Wednesday. So just some weird weather coming this weekend and hanging on. So, all right. So today's periodic table pun. If you're a cowboy in a rodeo, you do this to the running calf. What do you do? If you're a cowboy, if you are a cowboy in a rodeo, what do you do to the running calf? So think about a rodeo and think about the cowboys on the horse, and you are the cowboy. What would you do? Okay. If you don't know the answer, it's okay. We'll go over it on Monday. I'll give you the answer Monday. And then I'll go ahead and push the turning in all the bell work to Monday. I'll go ahead and push that back. That way I can give you the answer and you can get it in on time. All right? All right. Midterms are today. Don't forget that. All right. So I say midterms are today because if you have stuff you need to get in, you've been absent or whatever, get those things in today so that we can get them counted in your midterm. All right, so content practice B. Both of them are content practice B. Lesson 2. Make sure you understand those directions. The directions say some terms might be used more than once or not at all. It's the fill in the blank one. And I will tell you that one of the terms is actually used 3 times. So don't panic and go, oh no, that can't be the right answer, and then you put the wrong answers in. There is a word that's used 3 times. I think that's, yeah. And then there's another word that's used twice. Yeah. Okay? So use your guided reading to help you with that. And of course, use your book if your guided reading isn't enough help. Those of you that took your own notes, you might want to use your book or your own notes, depending on how thorough you were with your note taking. All right? Okay. And then the content practice for lesson 3, that's the one that you're coloring in. So what you need to set up your squares, your element keys for the ones that they tell you to do. You need to set that up exactly as you see it in your book, the pages 86 and 87. You need to use those pages because that's the key I used, okay, to determine the metalloids and the nonmetals. I would create up there at the top, what I did was I made my nonmetals yellow, so I colored the word nonmetal yellow because that's my key. And then the metalloids, I made them green just like in the book, and so I colored the word metalloid green, and then I colored all the metalloid boxes green and all the non-metal boxes yellow. Okay? Write the information exactly as you see it for it'll be the name on the top, the atomic number, then the symbol, and then the mass. And then to the side, you have solid, liquid, or gas. You have the state of matter. So the solids, I drew the square, the cube, but if you can't draw a cube, just draw a square. And then I drew the balloon, and I used red because that's what the book balloon is for the ones that are gases. And then for the one that is a liquid, I did the water drop. So if you're going to use anything other than those, you need to create a key. Okay, if you're just going to use those, that I know that key is established, and you only have to do it on the ones that you have to do. So you only have to do it to radon, neon, chlorine, tellurium, carbon, oxygen, phosphorus, bromine, germanium, and helium. You don't have to go back and add those states of matter for the ones that they had already filled in. Okay, so that's worth 60 points because there are 10 of those, and you're filling in 6 pieces of information for each one. So 10 times 6 is 60 all day, every day. All right. The other one is worth 19 points. So this assignment is going to be 79 points. I might throw in 1 point just because you did it and make it an even 80. All right. So that's what you're doing today. Learn Smart is going to have to be done before we take the test. So you might get started on Learn Smart 3. Learn Smart 3, you might get started on that. Okay? All right. Stay safe and warm. Have a wonderful day. Maybe I'll see you. Maybe I won't.